Hamida, huh? Too bad. That's why you're supposed to start this row first, right? To avoid absenteeism. Don't worry, you can say something in a different way. Okay? Elakkan. Macam how do we avoid? Right? Macam sometimes we know that there is a business outside. We have to run production every day, 24 hours, right? You know what shift? Satu shift. Tiga shift. Dua shift, tiga shift. Depends. Now, how many shift are you running? Two shift. What time to what time? 7. 12-hour shift. You have 12 hours and 3 days off. So when people work such long hours, and sometimes we have a business outside, and every day people work, are people will be tired? Will that lead to absenteeism? So we have to think about what to do. Business have to run because sometimes customer orders we have to meet. We miss the timeline. Next time we don't give business to you, right? At the same time, we have to take care of employees as well. What can we do? We will also discuss in this training, yeah? That comes under one of the solution to avoid absenteeism. Remember, we have a business reason to be in the operation. At the same time, we also have to manage people, kan? Because of the business is running. How do you manage both? Senang tak? Kalau you tengok itu art and science, boleh. Art and science. Art itu like what Sylvia said, how do we take care of people by talking to them. Science itu what are the other things you can do. Okay? Yes. Cakap kuat sikit semua orang pakai masa tak ada nama. Nama dah lupa. Siapa nama? Zalifah. Zalifah. Yang tak main kerja. The attitude of operators yang selalu absent, kan? Terima balik. Absent sebab tak ada income, terima dia balik. Attitude, frequently absent from work. How to manage attitude? Attitude, especially those who are frequently absent. Sometimes because we don't have tindakan, right? Kita maafkan mereka. Adakah dia punya attitude dah change? No. That's why I say sometimes they have to be tegas, right? Sometimes dia fikir lama dah kerja sini, kesian dia dah nak single mother. Dia punya attitude dah change. Sebab dia supervisor yang Indian, right? Sometimes we contribute to such behavior. Action plan or project plan attendance. One of the action already in the company, and don't allow them to do overtime. Action plan. They all were quiet when you were introducing, now they also give the same due respect. Pertama kali masuk kerja baru qualify dari uni. Walaupun MC multimedia, apa kerja pun jadilah. Okay. Ada mentor di sini? Siapa yang punya mentor di sini atau buddy? Baru masuk kerja atau tak saya berbuddy? Belum lagi. So step to mentor, employee. So you want to know how the step by step, right? Thank you. We wish you a great career at NGA as a production supervisor and many more years of success here. Thank you. Yes. Comments. Longer daripada yang prevent unauthorized absence. How to prevent unauthorized absence? Preventing unauthorized absence. Preventing unauthorized absence. Okay. How do you prevent unauthorized absence? Remember just now we were talking about communication. Communication also telling people policies. We read about that. Because sometimes employer will come back and tell you, I tak tahu. You do orientation kan? Dalam labor pun buat orientation. Adakah beritahu polisi-polisi berkenaan dengan bagaimana ambil cuti? So communication is important. No alasan that I tak tahu. Sometimes you boleh paparkan dengan meeting-meeting who to contact kalau emergency. Sama ada you ke anybody. Nak pun beritahu kat kawan. Right? Kita beritahu dekat kawan tak? Tak datang kerja esok. Dia beritahu dekat kawan. Ada? Kita terima. Actually, undang-undang ni saya harus beritahu dekat supervisor. Sebab you allow beritahu dekat kawan, kalau lupa, masalah kan? And then, tak boleh allow that. You have to inform the employer. Employer adalah semua. Sebab you adalah sebagai supervisor, you are responsible for that. Okay, we will talk more about that. Yeah? Yes?
Kalau profesor dulu tak ambil kan, dan dia was set percentage
What is your policy? What is your policy in the company? We have to contact the supervisor, kan? You have to tell them to contact the supervisor. Right? It doesn't mean that letting you know. There's so many employees here. Tanggungjawab kedatangan adalah dengan production supervisor dia. I'm sure dia orang tahu dia contact number, right? They have to contact you. So we will go through the course afterwards. Jangan allow. Now hari ini anda belajar semua. Next kali dia punya production meeting, bagi tahu di sekali lagi. Right? Mungkin dulu bagi tahu kawan itu okey. Sekarang ni saya nak bagi tahu kalau ambil cuti absence tak apa-apa sebab unauthorized absence. Kena bagi tahu dekat saya. Kalau yang panggil jawab, ada text message ke atau bagi saya balik. Right? I want you to tell me why you do. Bukan nak bagi tahu HR itu okey. Kalau HR forget production tak tahu why this person didn't come to work. Right? They have to let you all know. Okay, next.
Okay, my name is Farah. My position is production officer. My first expectation is I want to know how to maintain good attendance. Maintain good attendance.
Maintain good attendance. So what do you do to maintain good attendance? So, I think good attendance. So, setakat ini, what are you all doing to encourage your employees to maintain good attendance? What you all are doing? Insentif level. Selain daripada insentif, Is there anything else you all do? Huh? Mayori. Adakah you keluar-keluar dengan your kereta? Tiba-tiba ada no time for that. Everyday working. There are other activities you can do to get to know your people, right? Yang days yang tak kerja, you can involve your people to get to know them. Building relationship is important. Don't talk about that. Maintain your independence. Sometimes these are things, that small things that you do. Yeah, today you all work. Masa di tempat kerja mereka respect you. After work, you can just go out with your team, but also they have to respect you. Masa itu you can get to know your employees. Okay, we will learn what something about that afterwards. It's
My name is Sundari. I'm from collection officer.
okay.
I have been worked here 3 years. My expectation is how to improve employee attendance and the right way to react to
The right response.
Yeah.
Two.
some the right answers about sakit atau the right way of
How, like I will just take that. The right response to issues of absenteeism. As a supervisor, right response. Now, although I'm doing introduction, we have already started the class. Did you all notice or not? A lot of things that you're learning, you're actually bringing up some of the things that you want to learn, which is going to be what you're going to be covering. So we have actually started the training. By introducing yourself, I also want to understand what you want to take away from this class so that course will be your explanation. So how to respond? Sometimes if I get angry, if I react, will I make the right decision? I may not make the right decision. We macam dah jadi judgmental lah. Dia memang dia bagi alasan. Memang dia menipu. Right? I nak buang kerja dia. Tapi kalau you sit down and you investigate, mungkin dia ada alasan nasabah. Right? It's the right reason. Really genuine reason. So my reaction should be calm. Right? Walaupun dia marah. Masa dia marah, can you have a meeting with your employees? When you marah-marah, don't have a meeting with your employees. You kena tenang dulu. When you're angry, when you can make wrong decisions. Sebab kita marah kan? Kita tak boleh sedar. You don't have control over how you think. Because you're very emotional. Masa you're emotional, don't have meetings with your employees. Employee emotional pun jangan have meeting with them. Right? Because if when and you think you are inconsiderate, right? Tenang dulu when you talk. These are small things, but it matters. Okay? Yes. 22 years here. You're the most veteran. I thought someone 8 years. 22 years. Frequent absenteeism. Different alasan. Alasan different reasons they're absent. Right? If they're absent because of annual leave, itu absenteeism tak? Oh yang tak apply. Tak apply. Ambil je.